Hey listeners, welcome to a reflective episode of City Echoes. Today we are diving into the often unspoken theme of loneliness in the heart of Istanbul. In a city that never sleeps, there are those who navigate the crowded streets feeling a different kind of solitude. Let's explore the lonely corners of this bustling metropolis. Let's meet Eileen, a young professional working in the city. Eileen often feels lost in the big corporate world, surrounded by busy people. Despite being in the midst of it all, she struggles with a deep sense of loneliness. We'll also hear from Ahmed, who's lived here his whole life. Even in the familiar neighborhood, he can't help but feel like a stranger. Their stories help us understand that loneliness wears many faces in this city. Now, let's talk about how people deal with feeling lonely in Istanbul. Take Sevgi, for instance. She found comfort in exploring the city's rich culture, from visiting historical places to attending local events. These experiences helped her feel more connected. Then there's Ahmed, who discovered solace in hidden gems around the city, quiet parks, cozy cafes, and lesser known neighborhoods. It turns out sometimes finding comfort is about discovering your own personal corners in the bustling city. Next up, let's explore how some folks are actively trying to make connections. Meet Emre, a young entrepreneur who decided to bring neighbors together. He started a little project where people in the community could meet regularly. His story shows us that sometimes making an effort to connect can make all the difference. We'll also look at how social media groups and online platforms play a role. In these digital spaces, people from all over the Istanbul share stories, organize gatherings, and create a sense of community beyond the screens. Now let's talk about something a bit deeper. The strange feeling of being alone, even as a city so full of life. Hear from those who, in the middle of crowded streets, find moments of quiet reflection. It's like a puzzle. How can you feel alone when surrounded by so many people? As we conclude this exploration of loneliness in Istanbul, let's take a moment to reflect on the individual stories and the broader narrative of urban isolation. Join us in understanding the complex emotions that weave through the fabric of this vibrant city. Thank you for tuning in to City Echoes. Loneliness in Istanbul is a topic close to many hearts, and your stories matter. If you have experiences or thoughts to share, reach out. Until next time, stay connected and aware. Istanbul.